Dear Chair, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, let me to express my big thanks to the organizers of this meeting, to our Armenian colleagues for the very warm welcome, and at the same time to express our really pride to be part of this team to participate in this meeting. And I would like to thank Mr. Helmut for putting the very strong ground for the discussion around the security issues in the South Caucasus, which unfortunately turned to be a little bit to the other negotiations. But I would like once more to underline, to stress the importance of the role of the Eastern Partnership in the bringing the peace to the region and bringing the close discussion between Armenia and Azerbaijan to achieve the peace, where all the regional countries will benefit, of course. At the same time, of course, our colleagues from Armenia raised a number of the issues, most of which they already reflected, they already underlined the position of Azerbaijan, which is quite completely in line with the international law and humanitarian law. What was done, how the conflict in the past was solved, was implemented in line with the international law, in line with the international recognized borders of Azerbaijan. And I would like just to reiterate that we are happy to once more to indicate that the conflict is over and we are now bringing the new realities, new political geographic realities to the region, which is very much supported by the Europe. I'm happy that all international organizations are not silent, and they are really reflecting on the importance of bringing the partnership and cooperation to the region, and we are happy to use every platform, international platform, for bringing peace to the region. Of course, I would like very much to call my colleagues from Armenia, which unfortunately express not very ethic words to the address of our government, which we have never done before. Our visit, two parliamentary members visit to Armenia, as Mr. Helmut mentioned, is really a very good sign for the bringing the warm relations between two countries. And there were a number of the accusations about the detainees, about this cultural heritage issues, about cultural heritage in the liberated areas. I would like to underline that all the detainees, all the prisoners of war were returned back to Armenia right after the war. Those who are now in the process of the discussion to return to Armenia are those who were captured after the war. This is quite in line with all international rules, international guidelines. And we are not going to bring the message of the 4,000 Azeris about fate of which there is no information, who were captured, who were killed during the First Karabakh War. So this was raised during the last meeting of head of the government and with the EU and France, President of the France. I just would like to underline a few paragraphs which I think be quite clear message, quite clear answer to very strong messages which we heard from our colleagues from Armenia. Azerbaijan is a multinational, multi-confessional country where dozens of ethnic, religious, linguistic groups have been living side by side for the centuries without any discrimination and intolerance. This proud history of Azerbaijan provides a basic guarantee for the integration of persons belonging to Armenian ethnic minority as equal citizens of Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan is for the unfreezing all the relations, all the communication between Azerbaijan and Armenia, which will bring peace and security not only for our region, which will bring very strong benefits for the economic development of the region, at the same time building the bridge between north and west, east and south. And We all know that 21st century presented new challenges in front of all nations and countries. We are all witness how our world is sensitive and vulnerable to change related to how we treat the environment we live in, how we work and we live together, how we cooperate. We are all in greatest need of mutual respect and cooperation between countries and nations. We all want to see our region, South Caucasus, strong and an example of friendship and development. Today, the regional projects that we are proposing to the world serve the security and the development of the region. We offer projects that, on the top of economic importance, have humanitarian and cultural values. As the conflict is over, Azerbaijan has already announced its readiness to embark upon the border delimitation and demarcation between Azerbaijan and Armenia. I am very much happy and welcome the number of the positive messages we heard from our Armenian colleagues that Armenia is ready to be in line with the diplomatic discussions to start with the delimitation and demarcation of the borders. And of course, we also highly appreciate the role OEC Minsk Group, which should serve changing the agenda to bring the peace to the region, to bring nations together, and to start talking about the peace agreement between two countries. But I would like just again to underline that we are happy that the conflict is over. We are happy that there is negotiations going on for the unfreezing the communication between countries, which will bring peace and prosperity to the region. And we are sure that Azerbaijan, demonstrating this strong position over the years, will bring at the end this peace agreement to be agreed and signed between countries. I would like just to underline a few issues that a number of the concerns which were raised by my Armenian colleagues, we have lived over the years. Over the 30 years, we were raising these issues like the problems with the cultural heritage. We were calling on the international communities to monitor and to make the assessment. And now we are back open, and Azerbaijan is very committed, regardless of the origin of any cultural and religious monument, which will be preserved, which will be restored, and which will be put into operation. And Azerbaijan proved to the whole international community as a reliable country, reliable partner, which respects multiculturalism and peace and agreement. So I would like once more to thank all my colleagues, and I am happy that my colleague will also add something to what I told. Thank you.